Okay, this is part 2 of what WWE, in my opinion, should do to fix the ratings of Smackdown and Raw. Last time in the other video that had a lot less lighting, and I hope to fix that in this one because it's daylight outside. The videos came out better on MySpace than YouTube. Basically what I had said is they need to cut superstars in ECW so the writers will have less to deal with. To completely get rid of those. And just have 2 2-hour shows. They need to get new writers. They need to, bring back Kennedy. That was another thing I said they needed to do. Basically, I think they need to go into a new Attitude Era. They need a lot more funny backstage skits. Last night's Raw was awesome because of the funny backstage stuff. They should have brought in Bischoff instead of Trump, because Bischoff and Vince could have feuded and recreated something like the Monday Night Wars. Vince Smackdown, Raw, Bischoff. They should do that. They need to use guys that the fans really pop for. Don't use these guys that people aren't popping for. They need fresh faces. They always need to bring somebody new in, every week or so. Something new, something nobody's seen. Even if they have to have celebrities do stuff, they need to have something new. Let's see. They need to have more of these high-flying hybrid wrestlers like M-Dog 20 and Teddy Hart, like Evan Bourne wrestles. They need to have more guys like that to wrestle Evan Bourne. Tonight on ECW, Tyson Kidd's wrestling Evan Bourne. That ought to be a good match. If they do more like that, I think they'll be doing better. They need to do some more hardcore wrestling. I'll bring back the 24/7 hardcore division. That was awesome stuff. They bring that back. If I was them, these are the things I would implement to make the ratings better for Raw and SmackDown. Like I said, last night, Raw was awesome. It had a lot of funny stuff. Just funny backstage stuff, and I really enjoyed Raw for one of the first times in a long time. There was a lot of the program I was really marking out for and liking on there. It was funny stuff, That's what they miss with The Rock and with Stone Cold gone and sometimes Angle. Those guys were real funny, and it's like they lack that now that they don't have Rock, and now that DX is not around, they kind of lack the funny stuff, and they need to, if they're going to get comedy writers, they need to have the comedy wrestlers. Let's see, if I was them, I would have an Undertaker Kane feud. Somehow maybe Taker burns Kane and Kane's got to put the mask back on. That would bring life back into the character again, make Kane good again, and Undertaker Kane one more time, because Kane and Undertaker aren't getting any younger. Undertaker's probably going to be out of there soon, retiring, so that would be a good thing. I would love to see John Morrison go for the world title against Edge. I think he's ready for it. I'm liking a lot of this stuff Miz is doing for some reason. Even though he's a reality star and I really don't like him, he's growing on me. I don't think he's talented enough yet to go for a world title, but I would like to see him in a supporting role of somebody who would win the world title. I'd love to see him put Miz back as kind of Morrison's guy, that helps him cheat and stuff, and both of them go back and forth to each program and mess with Edge and Cena. That would be kind of like a tweener thing, where people would be like, wait a minute, they're messing with the good guy here, the bad guy there, it's weird. But they need to make Punk a heel already. They need to stop this angles where it's taken forever to progress them. You only need 2 or 3 weeks to lead up and then do it. If somebody's going to turn heel or if an angle's going to go through, you only need about 3 or 4 weeks. By the time of the pay-per-view, angles should be progressed. They are holding shit up. They need to get rid of this whole Orton Triple H. It's been done. It's been seen. They need to start bringing up new guys and get fresh feuds. You know, all these firings really aren't helping. I really enjoyed what they did last night. I really think that Donald Trump was just there so that Vince could save his heel status and give away a bunch of money and free commercials and all this nice stuff for the fans. Because you can't do that when you're Vince McMahon, because Vince McMahon's a heel. So of course Vince McMahon's not going to be able to do that, you know, and keep his status as a heel. So I think he really, and there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, I guess he got around it. And other people are telling me, oh, you know, it's because they got in trouble that they had to sell it back. They never should have said they sold it in the first place without asking. They got in trouble over that because of the stocks. It's a big mess. I think everybody takes it too seriously. It's a good angle, but I just didn't want to see it until I saw it. I really thought, oh, this is dull, this is crappy. But then Trump, like, I think I really didn't like the Trump angle because Lashley was in it. Now that he's not, like, I really like Trump. I really like seeing Trump and Donald face to face without Lashley there. I thought that was awesome. But yeah, these are the things I need to think they need to do if I was in their shoes that would make Raw better. You know, just another Attitude Era, another era where they're doing a lot of backstage stuff. Don't make the brands two different things. Make them both an Attitude Era thing. A lot of people think it needs to stay the way it is. I don't. I mean, I think that the ratings are in the shitter, and everybody knows that the highest rating in a long time was last night, and I think that proves my point, that the highest rating is when they actually start implementing these things I've been saying they need to implement. They did it last night, and look what happened. Vince needs to get with the program. He's getting stale. He's getting old. You know, his luck's running out, and I think that just because he has no competition doesn't mean he doesn't need to step it up. But yeah, this has been a video from Wicked, just part 2 and the last part of how I would bring Raw and SmackDown's ratings up. Later.